to the Massachusetts Renaissance Fair's Haunted Pirate Month and our historical pirate talks. I am Captain Bartholomew Roberts, otherwise known as Black Bart. I am the pirate who is best known for writing the pirate code. Though there were many pirate ships who had their own rules, I was the man that many pirates decided to emulate when it came to a written code. I am also known for my impeccable style, as you can see. I wasn't always a pirate, but I was basically always a sailor. I was born in Wales and took to the sea when I was only 13 years old. The work was difficult, but I learned to read, write, and navigate the waters. Eventually, I became the second mate of a ship called the Princess. When my ship was captured by pirates, I was taken prisoner and became a valued member of the crew due to my navigational skills. Soon after my capture, the pirate ship got into a skirmish and their captain was slain. It was then that something unheard of happened. The men decided to make me their captain. In a short time, I went from an honest sailor to a prisoner to a pirate captain. What can I say? People just really liked me. I took 2 ships, which I named the Royal Fortune and the Good Fortune. I did have some success robbing ships in the Caribbean and off the coast of West Africa. I am quoted having said, "In an honest service, there is thin commons, low wages, and hard labor. In this, plenty and satiety, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. And who would not balance creditor on this side, when all the hazard that is run for it, at worst, is only a sour look or two at choking? No, a merry life and a short one shall be my motto." The most important part of my pirate code was that I gave every man on the ship a vote, and all men were considered equal. These ideas were uncommon in the late 1600s, when divine providence ruled. The ideology of men having equal say definitely tempted many an Englishman to piracy. You're welcome. I had some trouble with the inhabitants of Barbados and Martinique. So when you see my pirate flags, my original flag was a man courting death with time or an hourglass. However, the second flag of mine was me standing on the skulls of a man from Barbados and one from Martinique. I had a real bone to pick with them, if you get my meaning. I was fairly mercurial, so my flags continued to change on a whim, but most of them featured me fighting death, one with a flaming sword. I was known to be kind enough, not as kind as Sam Bellamy or Edward England, to cooperate with captains when I captured their ships. Sometimes I would reward them with jewels or allow them to keep their vessels. But there was one unfortunate ship that refused to give in and insulted me. I had my men climb aboard and set the ship ablaze. Sadly, there were 80 slaves aboard who perished. If I had known, I may have taken a different course of action. At least half my crew were men I had captured and forced into piracy, as happened to me. You would think they'd take to it like I did, but every once in a while one would try to flee, and I would torture them ruthlessly. My reign was unfortunately short-lived. I died young, only being a pirate for a few years, after I was struck in the head with a stray bullet during a skirmish. Bad luck. Oh, are you confused as to how I am addressing you, even though I am deceased? If you were unable to attend the Haunted Hills Pirate and Mermaid Festival last year, you may not be aware that Captain Hook used the magic of Never Never Land to bring some of the most renowned pirates back from the dead. Now we rise in October every year to return to Davy Jones after All Hallows Eve, when the magic wears off. Even though my time as a pirate was not long, I left my mark on history. My death marked the end of the golden age of piracy. Thank you for listening to my tale. Become a patron and see exclusive content. Or come find me at the Haunted Hills Pirate and Mermaid Festival next year at Togley Wood, Chesterfield Camp.